Hi everyone, welcome back to the Elden Ring 100% walkthrough, where we're going to be playing as a Death Mage and Faith character. I know I said we were going to do the Cliff Bottom Catacombs at the end of last episode, but I lied. We're going to actually unlock our next rune farm and do some more stuff in the lake first. So I put down some markers. We're starting at Academy Gate Town. We're going to go back and forth between these two spots. And then I've also marked where the Rose Church was. We did run by it and pick up Varre's quest already, but just kind of pointing out that that's there. So let's start off. Going over here. That's it. Okay, now go this way. You don't have to fight them. You don't have to fight any of these guys. Wow, that hit from like a mile away. Felt very unfair. So I'm just getting us the Boilprawn Shack grace. Don't actually talk to this guy yet. So now we're gonna head over there and see another one of the little I don't know what to call these structures. They're all guarded by lobsters and have loot in them. Oh, I bounced off his head. They're just smithing stones. Oh god. Oh. Wow! I'm kind of amazed at that. I literally couldn't even get a heal off, because you get stunned when it hits you even when on a horse. Wow, okay. That was very silly. I feel like I can avoid them, because I was far enough away. I'm gonna just grab my runes to keep going. Yeah, those things are terrifying, like, as you just saw. I love that it's like just the beasts in this game that are like... Oh, I thought I got further away from them than this. But yeah, the lobsters are terrifying. I actually was not expecting to get completely destroyed like that. So, well, if you remember, we went to this church. There is actually, you can hear it. Let's get this. This is the Bloodflame blade incantation. Really? Huh. Not quite sure. Interestingly, that works on Bloodhound's Fang. Alright, so we got the Bloodflame blade. We'll just take care of the other stuff inside the church here. There's gonna be an enemy in here. See all the... Trying to see which is stronger. Oh, magic, okay. Way weaker to magic. And then we can get this item over here. It's the cookbook. Just wanted to fully knock out the Rose Church while we happen to be standing here, because there's no grace right here. So this guy wanted us to engage in PvP, right? So I'm going to take the lantern off my... Whoops. I'm going to take the lantern off my pouch briefly and put the finger sever on. So what you actually want to do here is he gave you the festering bloody fingers so that we invade another person's world by using these. But you don't even have to fight to get credit. So we're just going to go in and then immediately pop the finger severer. So I wonder if it's still close enough. Yeah, it is. We can do both near and far, we don't care. So you have to kind of just hope that there are people online. I'm doing this walkthrough, you know, years after Elden Ring came out, so... And you have to do this 3 times. And you can kind of see, like, the message will keep repeating every so often to remind you that you're doing it, that you're attempting to invade. Oh, here we go. And remember, I'm just going to go in and immediately... Now, if you get killed, you know, by the other player, your runes will drop wherever you were. So that's the danger of picking near and far, is you might have runes that dropped somewhere crazy. So that's it. That gets you credit, and you have to do this 3 times. Alright, so we beat 3 people, or I say beat 3 people, no, all we did was went in and snapped our fingers and left. But I've cut the video so I showed you one so you could see what you have to do. Just do the same thing again. It took me a long time waiting to like get into 2 more fights, so that's why I'm cutting the video. We can put our lantern back on here. Now you can talk to Varre.
Oh, Lambkin, so pleased you're here. I'm glad that you're enjoying my gift. I knew it from the very start. You have a taste for noble blood. I wish to anoint you a proper inductee, a knight to serve Luminary Mohg, the Lord of Blood, and establish a new dynasty. Luminary Mohg has strength, vision, and of course, love. So, what do you say, my lambkin?
Anoint me!
Yes. Who would have it any other way? Now, take this for your final trial. Soak the cloth with a maiden's blood. Normally, this ritual would involve killing one's own maiden and recanting the wisdom of the 2 fingers. But since you are maidenless, the blood of anyone's maiden will do. The cloth is your final trial. The blood of anyone's maiden.
So now, actually, let's, we're gonna, like, unlock a couple of graces that are near here. So let's see, there's one that's actually, like, directly east, almost, from this church, I want to say. Some of these graces can be really, really hard to find, because there's not any, like, significant landmark. I think it's literally just by this thing. Like, jump up and down into it. Yeah, here it is. I still have these markers from where we were getting massacred by lobsters. We already did the Boilprawn Shack. No. There we go. There's another grace that's like southeast from the church. So we'll kind of go back to the church. Get the marker off the church. Alright, so now we want to go kind of... We're at the church. southeast. I think it's, I think it might actually be in this thing. If I don't get, murdered by lobsters. Or was this the one we already did? Oh. This is not it. It might be here. Yeah. There we go. It was one of these. Just having these will let us teleport back later really easily. So from the scenic isle here, if you go straight east, we're gonna find, Patches asked if we'd seen Raya. He's talking about the girl Raya, who is basically east of here in this structure.
Hello? Hello? Please. Over here. Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps that thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another.
So say here the request.
What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back. The thug should be please.
So though she's talking about the guy that we already found at the Boilprawn Shack, so we're just gonna go over there. We can talk to him about it now.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate? Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a
So deal with him, because we want to...
First,
he has more quest line that we want to follow, so we don't want to kill him.
and don't try nothing, neither. Alright. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. Oh. Alright then. I could be persuaded to sell you some... Oh. So you met the girl, did you? Alright, well. Sod the particulars of the matter, but it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped. Is it? Anyway. She ain't alright, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
So you can purchase his prawns. They actually boost physical damage negation, which is pretty cool.
You're tarnished too, ain't you? Can you see
You can
it?
talk to him after buying from him.
The guidance of grace. I mean, I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get called to the lands between. Cruel bloody joke, you ask me. Maybe something went tits up with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time. The earth tree, I'm saying. Never met someone with a taste for prawn I couldn't trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
Now you get to spread out gesture. And then from here we can go back to Raya. Just mark it so I don't get lost, even though it's on the map. This lake can be very Can be very confusing to navigate. There's lots of like graces just kind of tucked in random locations that don't seem like they should have a grace. Like you noticed that one I found that was just sitting on a structure in the middle of nowhere, basically.
The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back. Oh yes, that is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this. Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. Oh, and one more thing. Only for you, this land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the High Road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff at the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift. There's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through. I do hope that we can meet again. Seek at the base of the... It was...
Alright. Now we're going to actually soak the thing in the maiden's blood that we're supposed to do by going back to that maiden in the original Chapel of Anticipation from episode 1. To do that, we've got to get up to the Four Belfries, which have a teleporter that'll take you back to that chapel. And yes, that does mean we're going to fight the boss that wiped us out. Very first boss, the Grafted Scion. So we're basically going up here. And around. There are these spectral giants that will try to get us, but we can just kind of run by them. There's a grace up here at the very top. So these belfries each have a clue that says where they'll teleport you to, and each one requires a special key, an imbued sword key, to activate. And we start off with only one, so we're going to use it to go back and get that thing soaked in the blood of the maiden. Get our revenge. You should have no trouble beating it at this point. So if we go up here, we'll get our first key. And this is actually the most important place to go. The others just have little items in them, but this one's actually got stuff that's relevant to quest lines. But you can read the message in front and it'll give you a clue. So it says Precipice of Anticipation. So it's telling you it's taking you back to the Chapel of Anticipation. And here we are, remember? We're now on the other side of the door. Oh yeah, we can't mount. I've never actually fought this guy with the Sword of Night and Flames. This will be interesting. Because he's very fast. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. I'm going to try it, though. Okay, that worked pretty well. There we go. Oh, it put stance breaks. Nice. Oh, that was easy. Oh, I like the sword. We can see the Ornamental Straight Sword and the Golden Beast Crest Shield. So you could see that's what he was wielding. Now there is stuff to do here in addition to the soaking the cloth in her blood. There's actually some ashes, Warhawk stuff, Stormhawk stuff rather. So it's up here. Remember all this? This is where we woke up. So we can come in here and do the soaking. And you can kind of see there's actual stuff up there, which we can now go get to. So we want to get over here, get the Stormhawk King, and then also go over here. And you get Stormhawk Deenh. Ashes of a Hawk which needs no summons. So it's like, hey, what do we use that for? You'll find out. You'll find out. Just hold on to it for now. We won't spoil it. So, you can actually see where you are in the world, too. So you can see this was Stormvale. You're actually on an island that is west of Stormvale. So that's kind of fun to note. So now we can go back to the Rose Church. That's why I had to skip this Fallen Ruins of the Lake. Because it's the closest grace to get back there. Just head straight west back to the church. It's a little weird to me that they were like, we'll put a grace kind of by the church just to waste your time. Like, it's, I don't know, it's weird. I would have put a grace right outside the church, I don't know.
Ah, my lambkin, you've completed your final trial, and with this, you are a formal inductee, a knight who will assist Luminary Mohg, the Lord of Blood, in the establishment of a new dynasty. Now, give me your finger. This noble blood will be an immutable badge of honor once it settles inside of you.
Off her finger?
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
Oh, do not like.
Never forget that feeling of agony, for it is what binds you to Luminary Mohg, to all of us. You have the sweetest scream, my lambkin. Oh, another thing. You should have this. A medal granted by the new Mogwhyn dynasty, with the power to grant audience with Luminary Mohg. I've gone out of my way to provide one to you, but you mustn't use it just yet. The meeting must wait until the Mogwhyn dynasty commences. Luminary Mohg yet slumbers beside the divinity. We must endure a little longer. Ah, it is trying. One day you will be elevated, deservedly, basking in love. Right, my lambkin? One day, right, my lambkin?
Alright, we got to where the dialogue repeats. Now, one thing that's happened here is your eyes. You can see that your eyes now kind of have this blood red, like they've been altered. you can go to the mirror at Round Table Hold and turn this off if you don't like it. So they don't force it on you. So if you decide you think it looks cool, you know, you can keep it, but if you want it to go away, that's how you get rid of it. The mirror in Fia's room. Alright, so we were given an item and told, wait, don't use it, it's not time. Well, for us it's time. So what I'm going to show you here is the best rune farm in the game, essentially. So, we are now in the Mogwhyn Palace area. This is underground. Just a reminder, you can hit R3 to toggle above and below ground, so you can see we're kind of underneath Caelid. And this is the whole Mohg area. Mohg is one of the harder bosses in the game. We are not going to actually fight Mohg right now. But we are going to get the Grace. And then we're going to go, I'm going to show you where you can farm for runes. This is in fact so broken you could just, you know, make it so you overlevel everything by a mile. So I'd encourage you not to like use it too much, but you know, if there's like, if you're trying to meet the stat requirements for a weapon, like at this point maybe you're Strength Faith and you want to use the Golden Halberd without having to two-hand it, stuff like that, then you can Alright, so... Oh, yeah, it's very easy to get killed here. So just keep running. I actually want to go this way. Oh, I totally went the wrong way. I always hate this because I always get confused, run the wrong way. Oh no, we are such a goner. We're being invaded by something like 100 levels higher than us. I ran the wrong way, and now I'm paying for price. But hey. Gets us a golden seed. Nope, nope. I wonder if I'm just, stuck. I'm not really familiar with the rules of fleeing invasions. Oh god. He hit me one time. That swarm of flies, it just stacks bleed if you stand in it. I'm actually wondering if I could win this. Maybe. As long as I keep away from him. Oh, no. It's really hard. You will likely die here, and you'll have a lot of runes, and you'll be like, oh no, I gotta get back to them. Don't even think about it. It doesn't matter. Because you can make those back in like... Whoops. You can make those back in 5 minutes with this rune farm, so... See, guy slumped over there. So yeah, I confused myself and ran the wrong way. Actually not sure how I managed to do that. And you're basically wanting to go... you're gonna have this like giant thing that is gonna try to get you. As you're coming this way. There it is. It's gonna come up. This way. come in here, get this stuff. Try not to die. Then there's another cave here. Where you can get, I think this is Swarm of Flies. Yep. That's the incantation that'll actually summon a Swarm of Flies that do bleed. And then there's another one here. The problem is, you might die trying to... Okay. So I did die in one of these caves. I died in this cave. Are they immune to... Ah. Actually, like, do this the right way. Alright. So, I let the ball, like... let the ball despawn, so I had to come back. Okay. Gets you Ash of War blood tags. Pick up my 0 runes. You can see these guys are totally killable. I was trying to rush it a little too much. Alright. I did get some smithing stones and random kind of consumable items out in that lake while I was running around dying. I got like some heroes runes, so some smithing stones. So when we come here much later, there might be some items that I've already picked up. That's okay. So we're going to keep going up this way. And this is the farm location, killing all of these guys. There's a bunch of guys that just kind of sit around and just let you kill them. In addition, there's a bird off the edge here that you can actually hit with a bow. I think you can actually get it with Rock Sling too, with Arrow's Reach Talisman. So I'm going to go and get this one item. But this is your farm location, right? You could just like... you could just kind of walk up to these guys and start killing them, and look at how much they're worth each. Like they're just worth a crazy amount of runes. And when you first start out here, you know, it might take you a little while to kill them, but eventually you'll kill them in one hit. You do have to watch out for they have like kind of the guardians that will do the spin and actually attack you and hurt. But anyway, this is the location. Let me show you the bird. And this is actually where we're going to end the episode. So you can farm, so you can see that he's out there. But if you hurl a spell, it didn't quite reach. Oh, it did reach, okay. And then he runs off the edge, just kills himself basically by running off the edge, and then you get like a full like 11k runes. So you could, if you wanted to pop a Foulfoot, you could. Eventually, you have other ways of increasing rune acquisition too. But that's That's it, right? And that just gave me a level, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's the Rune Farm. In the next episode, we will get back to making our way through Liurnia, and feel free to use this Rune Farm trick to get whatever you need. As far as stat requirements for weapons, I would advise against, like, don't sit here and go all the way to level 100 or something and make yourself so overpowered that everything's boring until the end game. You can't really out-level the end game very well. Like, the bosses at the end will be hard no matter what level you are, but you could destroy, you know, you could make it so that Liurnia is way too easy and miserable. But I'll leave that up to you. Alright, until next time.